record on the computer. And then I'm going to share my screen. I don't know why that's happening. No, what is going on? Okay, we just want the desktop. All right. Excuse my crazy. Where am I? Up here. All right. So let me just put you guys over there, and then we go to present, and then over here to present, and then I'm going to stick you guys back up here so you're in a line. I might just, let me see what no, that's better. Then it looks like I'm talking and then you guys aren't on the screen, which some people don't like. Okay, so welcome to the free webinar, the 5-Step Legacy Builder Blueprint to 6 Figures Online. So here is a disclaimer, because everything that I'm going to explain to you and share with you tonight, I want you to know that levels of success can vary due to individuals and due to personal skills, experience, effort, and also market conditions. So just because I say, you know, so-and-so made 100,000 USD in 2 months, please don't take that as gospel, as that's exactly what's going to happen for you, because again, like, it can depend on so many situations. So if you can please screenshot this, that would be wonderful. I'll leave it up for 1 second or 30 seconds to give you time to grab your phones and screenshot, or do whatever you need to do with that. What's that press that you do? Command 4, Control Command 4 or Shift Command 4, whatever it is. Okay, beautiful. So are you here because you are ready to learn how to make passive daily income online, but you don't know where to start? That was me. I didn't know where to start either. I'd actually been scrolling around this for about 2 summers, wondering how people were making money online. And I'm one of those people that likes to have I'll slow down, an additional income, like some income streams that are on the side making me extra money, because a lot of us don't have a plan B. And I think it's really important to have a plan B, because so many things can change in your life. I recently got so burnt out that I just didn't have the energy to continue with the work that I was doing, getting on and off planes, running big classes anymore. It just became too much. So I had to find a plan B. And this was another income stream for me. And it's been very lucrative so far. So that's why I'm sharing it, because it's been an amazing thing to have as an extra. So let me introduce myself if you don't know me already. I'm Danielle Tooley. I'm a mum of 2 teenagers and have worked as an energy, business, and mindset coach for the last 25 plus years. I've worked with thousands of people to create their dream lives and businesses. And now I'm empowering people to create their own online business and or upscale their existing businesses in the online digital marketing space. And like I said, I was really burnt out by the end of last year. I was fatigued, dizzy. I spent most of the summer actually on the couch, dare I say, scrolling on TikTok as well, and looking at all these, as I said, looking at all these people make money online. And one of the things that's really important to me is my family. And I was missing out on a shit ton of family time. Sorry to swear, but I spent a lot of weekends running classes. So any long weekend I had, I was running classes. I would even use up some of the time that I was supposed to be having with my kids to run classes. I spent a lot of school holidays when I should have been, you know, hanging with my kids, doing stuff with them, running classes just to make an income. And a lot of that income that I was making, unfortunately, was going to ongoing trainings and also to commissions. So I wasn't getting a lot of the money to myself, which made me chase classes to keep up. I mean, as you know, like, we try and work harder just to try and make more income coming in. And we really need to be working smarter, not harder. And we need to stop trading our time for money. And this is what I became aware of. I became aware of where I was really, really trading my time for money. And it was very apparent in my health. And then I noticed that my kids were getting big. They were teenagers. And I realized also that we only have 18 summers with our kids, would you believe? And I used a lot of that working. And although I loved my job, still do, still seeing private clients, it was just, yeah, too much. So I love that this program that I'm about to show you is all about a community, and that they believe in family comes first. So they are really banging on home about working that 2-hour workday, which I'll get to in a moment. So the 5-step blueprint our community uses to learn how to make passive income online. And I want to share with you some of the people's wins. So Marianne, she's made over 100,000 since January 1st, 2024. And I can tell you this would have changed since I wrote this in. She's a mother of 3 and a grandmother of 6 looking to retire soon. So, you know, she's driving around in her RV, and she's not anyone special like you and I. She's just committed to the system, put the work in, and she's reaping the rewards, as you can see. Michelle, who created this program, she became a self-made millionaire within 17 months. She's a mum of 6. She's still got 2 at home, and she's got 5 grandchildren. And she didn't come from money, by the way. She had a really unfortunate situation where her daughter was put in hospital, was very unwell. She was working jobs, having to go to her job, do the job, come back and attend to her daughter in hospital, and then found out she had over 20,000 USD in hospital fees that she had to pay, and she did not know how she was going to pay them because she was a single mum, and she was like, crap. So her motivation is literally to, you know, never have to face that again, but also to help other people that are struggling to get ahead, to become 6-figure income earners. And also she's got a target to make people millionaires as well. And she's also, and I'll show you along the way, she's also a very generous woman, because in this program, you receive actually 100% profit for your efforts. Then we've got Jenna, who's made 300K in 9 months. She was a teacher that was dying for the weekend and summer break. I can totally relate to that. I used to teach dancing. Kids can be really intense, and a lot of them all at once. So it's great for her that she's created that. And then there's Amy, who made 100K in 9 months. She was working 2 jobs, 18 hours a day, a single mum, and escaped the 70-hour workday. So go her. Daryl also has a story. He made over 100,000 since January 15th, 2024 as well. And again, guys, because it's now June and I did this at the end of May, this will have changed. He will have made more, but he was a welder for 14 years and he was fired and was homeless for 3 months. And this is why I bang on about you need to have a plan B. I can't tell you how many clients come to me and have lost their jobs, or their partners have lost their jobs, and they're going, oh crap. And they are having difficulty in actually finding another job as well, because it's just the economic climate right now. And so it's good to look for other solutions or other opportunities or possibilities. And then there's Victoria. She's got a great story as well. She's made over 300K in 8.5 months, and this will have changed as well. She's actually about to buy a brand new house with cash because she's made this much income. She's a mum of 3 boys with special needs. 2 have got special needs. The other one has autism, and she's an army wife. So her husband's never home, and she's managed to create that with that. And this is, I'm saying this because if you think you don't have time to do this, there's people like, you know, Victoria, who are able to make this happen around her children. And that's what I'm doing as well. So my children come first, and then this is set around them. Because I've become Uber mum, by the way, lately. I'm just an Uber mum, traveling them around to all their events and socialization. Sorry, can't speak tonight. So also I've just included some people within the community that have made some other wins. So in our community, you can go in there and you can look at people winning every single day. And this is just some of them. You can have a little look. So you've got this lady who made 10K in less than 3 weeks. Bethany, who made 10,000. Daryl again here, 5,330 in the last 24 hours. Another lady who made $1,000 before noon and $600 here while creating content. And I actually just made $900 before I came on this Zoom, by the way. So yay. Just so I can express to you what I've earned in the last 7 weeks. Actually, I just have to do the maths because I've forgotten. Hang on one second. So I've made 9,100 in the last 7 weeks, and I worked it out and I divided it by 7 weeks. So that's basically $1,300 a week that I've made, which is not bad. Like if you have that as an extra income, or even if it's your income because it's in USD, and for us Australians, that's gold for us because it's more than 900. It's about 1,400, something roughly, 1,300, 1,400, it sort of fluctuates. So step 1, you want to promote a product or programs that are in high demand. So during this webinar, I'm going to teach you some stuff that you can even implement into your own business. So this is for people with existing businesses or they want to start this business. And the world is going digital. And the digital goods economy is already a gigantic USD 950 billion market. And I love these stats. I don't know about you, but I'm a bit of a stats girl. I'm just going to try and see if I can get my face on here. Hang on one sec. I feel a bit like, yeah, okay. It's not really working the way I want today, but anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, so if you're a stats person, I've become a stats person lately, and this excites me. So it's got the big wow symbol. The e-learning industry, so a little bit about that. It did 950,000 million in 2019. It averages 1.2 billion a day in 2024, and that's just in the first quarter. And it's projected to hit 3 billion by 2027. So if you're thinking the market's saturated, it is not. There is so much growth. And so it just makes sense to promote a product that is growing at a rapid rate. And that's why you want to promote a digital program. So a proven program that makes 100% profit. Okay, so look, let's break it down a bit. So you've got a $900 product with 100% profit. And then you've got another product, say, for example, a lip gloss that gives you 25% product because you've got to use production costs and things like that, right? So then you receive $225 out of that 900. You sell your lip gloss for $9. You would then have to sell 100 lip glosses to make your $900. And I also like to look at this in the sense of massage or healing practice, which is what I come from. So in order for me, my bars clients, and when I used to do massage, I used to charge $150 for my clients' bars session or a healing session. I would have to do 6 of those to make the $900. So, and although I love that, if I keep going at that pace where I'm seeing a lot of clients throughout the week, it gets a bit much on us, right? It's manual. So whereas this, you could be sleeping and you can receive a payment during the middle of the night, which I have done multiple times, by the way. So I've woken up to a $900 payment into my account, which has been really lovely. So again, you want to promote digital products. It's a proven program that makes 100% profit. The daily pay goes directly into your bank account, and you get to learn and earn at the same time. So I've literally been learning, and I still haven't even touched the surfaces of this program. I am still going. There's so much to learn, but literally I do not want to overwhelm myself with the information. I'm just implementing in small stages. That just works for me. but I've actually earned an income along the way. So as soon as you get the trainings, you can literally step into earning straight away. And then you're selling something that helps others too, which is a beautiful thing. I love that I can share this program with other people and they can expand their businesses, or they can go away and create their own digital product, or they can go away and promote this product and make some money and reach their targets, whatever they may be. And I love that there's a community because people want to feel part of something. And sometimes if you're at home and you're doing this sort of thing, it's really nice to have some support. I've worked at home a lot for the last years, apart from, traveling, but when I wasn't traveling in between, like I'd be doing my work online and stuff. And it's nice to be part of a community as well. And our Legacy Builders program, and again, guys, this isn't the most recent update. This is the most recent update that I can get because I think the Legacy Builder program is in about 70 days now. But our Legacy Builder program has made over $6.5 million in 60 days, which is an average of 108,000 a day. And that, by the way, is into the pockets of people just like you and me. Into the pockets of people, your average Joe Blow, no one special. The elite aren't getting the money at the top. This is going to us, people like us. And that's what I absolutely love. It excites me. So next, are you ready to stop trading your time for money? What you want to do is step 2, you want to automate your business. And this is the landing page that you will see or have if you purchase this program and you begin it. So people will put in their email here and it starts to automate your email sequence. So automations equals passive income. It means that you could be at the shops and receive a payment. It means you could be sleeping and you could receive a payment. It means you could be at Pilates, you receive a payment. And that's what you want. You don't want to be chained to your computer trying to deal with customers 24/7. Once they've decided to buy, they can just click on a link and it takes them straight there into the trainings and they can start training straight away. So that lady that I was saying, or the person that bought from me just before I jumped on this Zoom, she's already started her trainings tonight and I don't have to do anything. It goes straight, the link goes straight to her. So basically, when people put in their email, so 10 people a day subscribe, and 1 out of those 20 people will buy. That's the statistics. So if you were to make $900 a day, that would give you $6,300 a week, and then you'd be making $328,500 a year. That's only one customer a day. One customer, that's it. Think about how many customers you need to do to make that kind of income, right? So it just and the way also, just so you know, the way people buy is through the Stripe and a PayPal link. Depends on what you want to use in your country. I actually use Stripe. So what happens to the ones that do not buy? Your email automations will kick in, and this is what gives you a rejection-free business. So that you don't have to get a no from someone. They are receiving emails and it will prompt them to buy at some stage. And if not, they can either unsubscribe and say, no, thanks, not for me. And they don't have to say that to you, which is a beautiful thing. And so that now that your business is on autopilot, what's next? Step 3, you want to get your business discovered. And how do we get it discovered? Well, we have the ultimate discovery system. You can build a brand, including faceless branding. So faceless branding has become really popular, and it is very popular on Instagram in particular. And the other way is to do copy and paste to free ads. And there's a lot of free ad websites, and they teach you how to do this. And there's also free ad groups inside social media. So inside Facebook, I've been exploring that the last few days as well. And then you've got social media, right, which is huge. So there is 5 billion people just on social media alone. So that is where your golden goose is. And look, and that's just going to show you. So you've got Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok and YouTube, and the list goes on. And then, you can build your invisible empire gives you a complete guide into faceless branding. So you can do that if you want to, if you don't want to show your face. Some people don't want to do that because, for privacy reasons or whatever. And there's actually people making a good income. There was a couple of ladies in our community that were making money through faceless marketing. And they didn't tell their husbands because they didn't want them to know. And then they started making all this money. So they ended up sharing it with their husbands, and their husbands want to have a play too. So it's funny how it works out. And then you got your classified ads, all free, right? So we don't spend any money on anything extra. We do this all for free. And then you start your 2-hour workday. So what does your 2-hour workday include? Well, it's copy and pasting free ads to high traffic websites for free for 30 minutes. So that's 30 minutes of your time. And then you do 3 pieces of content. So videos, reels, whatever it may be, or faceless content for 1 hour. And then your other 30 minutes is spent learning and responding to comments and emails. Now, of course, when you first start something, like me, when I first started, it was school holidays, so I had a bit more time. I didn't have to rush off to school drop off. So I spent a lot of time learning, doing more content than usual. But what I found was over time, it actually decreased. So I'm much quicker at creating content because I'm not going, oh, my hair doesn't look really good, and I didn't say that properly, and I don't like my top. Like, I'm less precious about everything, and I just get it out there. And of course, you don't have to do 2 hours in a block. You can spread it out throughout the day. So if you work a 9 to 5 job, you could work it that you do 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at lunchtime, or 15 minutes, and then maybe your hour at night or something like that. But, you will work it out. And then step 4 is you need to be relatable. So you need to stop the scroll. And how do you stop the scroll? Well, you start with a hook. Have a hook on the video. I mean, I've been scrolling, and some people write, like, I actually did this on one of my videos the other day, but I said, why I regret quitting my job to do digital marketing. And people always want to go in and see, why is she regretting that? Because I was thinking about doing digital marketing, but then you go on in there and then you say you're kidding. And then people are like, ha, ha, ha. Like, I've been roped into that a few times. So I used it myself. So that's a way you can hook your audience in. You want to grab their attention because our distraction rate is really high. We might be scrolling, someone interrupts us, our phone rings, the buzzer goes to, you're cooking a cake, and then you've got to get your cake out of the oven. So you want to keep people's attention. And then you can ask a question or share a story. You want to stand for something. What's your why? So mine is, of course, a talking about burnout and how I want more time with my family, and that, I'm not going to be jumping on and off planes now and ruining my health. So, and then also you've got your trending music or sounds, which are really popular on Instagram and TikTok. And then you want to add your descriptions. So all of this I'm sharing with you, you could add right now into your existing business. So I'm sharing information with you that you can already use. So how do you stop the scroll? Well, you want to know who your perfect customer is, and you want to use stop the scroll hooks and do a CTA, which is a call to action, to invite your potential customers into your Freedom Machine. Now, your Freedom Machine is that automated system. So you're inviting and attracting those people, and you're getting them to put in their emails so that you can provide more valuable content. And then as you're providing more valuable content, they go, actually, I'm going to buy this. This is interesting to me. I could see that I could use this. But sometimes it takes some repetition, and the repetitiveness of emails, like different emails, will allow your potential customer to go, I'm ready to buy. And then step 5, you've got your new customers. So to recap, you promote a product to make 100% profit. Step 2, you automate your business so it's working for you 24/7. You get your business discovered so you don't have to find customers. So you will not find me in your DM saying, hey, are you interested in this program? I find that so cringeworthy. I actually had one. I woke up this morning to one of those and I was like, oh, and it was so funny because I went to block her because I usually block them. I'm like, no, you're not like here to hang out in this space and grow together organically. I usually block them. And I thought, no, I'm actually not going to block her. She might be interested in my stuff in the future. But yeah, I find that so cringy. So I love that this isn't you chasing after people, because that doesn't work. If you chase after people, chase after you, first thing you want to do is do this, but you want people to reach for you. So get your business discovered so you don't have to find customers, and you want to stand out by relating with your content, which sends people back to your automations. So you want to be relatable, unique, all of that sort of thing. Like I did a video today of me walking with my dog and my friend, getting a cup of tea down the road, because I would have had to have found a 9-to-5 job had I not been doing this. And that just was not an option for me. I just didn't want to choose that. But if I did, I would be missing out on those moments, that free time to have more space to just be me, to do me and have fun. So you might be thinking, this sounds good, but I know nothing about products to promote, sales funnels, social media marketing, stop the scroll content. How do I know who my perfect customer is? And this is where this program will teach you all of that and more. It will teach you affiliate marketing. It'll teach you how to create your own product. It teaches you about how to use ChatGPT. It teaches you awesome stuff around how to make videos and how to do lives and how to monetize on YouTube. I've been watching the YouTube stuff. I find it fascinating about how, and I've learned that it's a long game. So you have to put in the effort, but it's a longer process, but it's a very lucrative when you do. So there's lots of ways once you do this program that will teach you how to create money in lots of different ways. And what I've also noticed is it's just expanded my mind. Like I'm like, oh, it's like open up possibilities for me to see where I can create in lots of different areas. So how do you get started? What you'll need to get started is a GoDaddy domain name with a .com address, brand new. GoDaddy email, you'll have to pay a $29 website fee that houses all the trainings in Kajabi, but it's a one-off. There's no ongoing fees. A payment for your product of choice, which I'll show you the products in a moment. And you would need a Stripe or PayPal account. Now, just so you know, also there's a lady called Seema here in Melbourne, and she's been she set mine up and she set a few of my customers up on the sales funnels and landing pages. And the reason she's doing that is because some people don't want to do that. And I didn't want to set up. I just wanted to get going, get creating, get my content going and get out there. I didn't want to be faffing around with the landing pages and sales funnels. So there is someone in Melbourne here that will do everyone in the world. And she charges, it's such a small amount. It's 140 AUD. So if you need help, she's there. I don't write that on there, but I'm just letting you know. So once you've paid for your product, what comes next? So you become a part of a digital growth community, and you are able to commune with other people in that community. And currently there's over 22.7 thousand people in that community. So you do the math with that. There's still a lot of growth with this program. And then you have access to, content in here and tech support and resources and mentoring Zooms and a legacy run, which I'll share with you in a moment. And so it's now or never. Get started today. Your most popular legacy program is the Legacy Builders program, which is $900, and you can start earning 100% profit today. So as soon as you go from launch, as soon as you start launching, you could go launch to profit within 7 days. Some people do it within 24 hours. It took me 2.5 weeks. Another customer that purchased a few weeks ago. She made 1,800 in less than a week. Yeah, it's really dependent. Some people are really fast and some people it takes a bit longer. There's a guy in the community over in America. He actually took 3 months to make his first sale. And he says over and over again, it was because of his mindset. And what I love about this program is that in all the trainings, she bangs on about mindset all the time. And coming from a mindset background in healing and empowerment coaching, I just love it. And it keeps you accountable. And if you're in that industry, you'll find what she says really easy and palatable and easy to absorb. But great for people that really need it too, because, you know, whenever you purchase something and you're learning something new, you're going to have days where you're like, oh, what am I doing? And so this just keeps you back on track. It's amazing. So that guy I was telling you about that took 3 months, he's smashing it now. And yeah, worked a lot around stuff around mindset. So your income streams when you buy the Legacy Builder program, which is the most popular for obvious reasons. You get so much for your money. It makes sense to purchase that one. You can sell the $100, $300, and $600 and $900 packages. So it gives you those 4 income streams, because I had a lady that purchased from me for $100 because that's all she wanted. I've had another lady that was interested in the $100 product because she knows all about affiliate marketing, but she just wanted to know how to do landing pages and sales funnels. So that was what would work for her. And so when you enroll in the $900 program, you receive the digital growth community, a Canva crash course valued at $497, my 1 million in 17 months blueprint, which is valued at $1 million. You also get a 30-day market strategy growth plan valued at $297, how to start an online business with MRR, which is master resale rights, which is valued at $127, and 200 digital product ideas for $297, which is awesome, that in itself. So master resale rights basically means that you have the ability to pick apart any of these templates that you're given, the video hooks, the email captions, and you could on-sell them, stamp your logo, whatever you want to do with them, and on-sell them. So there's so many ways that you can play with this program. And no one owns it, if that makes sense. And then you've got your mindset message marketing to your first million, which is valued at $497. Your invisible empire, building a faceless brand, which is valued at $49. And all that for $900, which is worth $1,900. And then these are your other options. As I said, you've got your digital mastery for $600, your passive daily blueprint for $300, and your launch pad for $100. Now, just so you know, if you buy in at the $600, you've got 30 days to upgrade to the $900, because some people do that because they don't have the money up front straight away. So they might buy in at this, but if they want to upgrade, they've got 30 days to do so. And if they don't, then they'll have to pay the $900 in full again. They will also, no matter what, have to pay the $29 fee again, which unlocks the other programs. And then same with the 300 and same with the 100. And so you want to look at what your target is with this. How much would you like to earn yearly? Is it 100,000, 200,000, 500,000 or more? And you get to determine your own paycheck with this, depending on how much, obviously how much work you want to put in and how important it is to you. And the great thing about it is we have a community challenge, which I was touching on before, and I said I would get back to this. So what would it mean to you to have 30K in 90 days? Are you ready to make 10K in June, 10K in July, and 10K in August? Well, there's a 90-day legacy run, and every day Michelle puts a video out that's around 7 to 10 minutes long. And each day you watch these videos and they keep you accountable and keep you motivated so that you can create a target just like this. And the girl that I bought from, she's actually now a retired real estate agent. She had a target for 10K in April and made 20. She also retired in her first month of doing this program because she made so much money. She was the one that made her first payment within 24 hours. She made so much money that she could retire, and now she spends time with her grandchildren and just chills out and does her 2-hour workday. And so, yeah, I highly recommend if you get into the community and you do this, the legacy run is brilliant. And again, she bangs on about mindset a lot. So that is that. Do you guys, over to you, do you guys have any questions for me? Is there anything that, areas that I can clear up for you, something that I missed? And please raise your hand so I know if you want to talk.
I have a question. So
Yeah.
if I have an existing web page, can I integrate it there, or is it like better to, or yeah, how would that work? Because I have a website and everything there.
Yeah, I get a lot of people that ask that question, and I have asked that question straight to Michelle, actually. She answered that. She said you can, but it is very fiddly, and unless you're really tech savvy to know how to do it, then she suggests that it's not advised. But if you are tech savvy, then go for it. She also said that you'll get no tech support through them if you go with another provider. But what you could do, a suggestion, is still have your website and have a link to that landing page in there, which is what I'm going to do, and I haven't done yet, because a lot of people are going, how come you don't have it on your website? And I said, because this is what I'm planning on doing, and I just haven't done it yet. So I need to somehow incorporate my link on that so people can go, oh, I can learn more about digital marketing through there, and then click and go to that spot. Yeah. Yeah. And GoDaddy's so cheap. Like, I think I paid like, I don't know, $80 or something to have the landing page, the domain name, something like that.
But is it also a recurring thingy, or is it just you buy it once and that's it? I forgot.
No, you'd need to you either go for the 3 years or the year. And I chose the year because I wanted to see how I'd go, because you don't know, right? And yeah, like now I'm going, I should have just done the 3 years, because it's always cheaper when you pay for more. Yeah. Does anyone else have a question? Anything that I can contribute, or any burning things that you want to know? Cool.
So what is in the other, I mean, you just explained the 900 package thing. Like, what is the difference between what will you receive actually? Like, or what would you do with the others? Like, you know what I mean?
So do you mean how much training do you get in
Yeah,
there?
like, I was just like, if I would say, for example, do the 600 thingy, like, what will what will not be added then? Kind of like some things I might,
Yeah. So if you got the 600, you wouldn't get the Invisible Empire. You wouldn't get the faceless branding. You wouldn't get the Canva crash course. You wouldn't get all those exclusive bonuses. Hang on, let me just share my page and I'll show you the back end quickly. Oh, what's happened here? I need to exit that. Need to move you guys over here. You guys get to see how messy my desktop is. It's insane. Okay, let me have a look up here. Ow, my elbow. So this is your legacy builder. You're going to miss out on Introduction to the Passive Revenue Freedom Machine. And there'll be stuff down here too. Creating your own product, learning how to launch your course, creating your own digital product program, launching your course or program, scaling your business, which is unlocking in June 30. See how she keeps adding stuff. Becoming a DGM affiliate and earning money, creating a community, doing what you love. So it teaches you how to create your own community. And then you would miss out on all these exclusive bonuses, which is your 200 product ideas, your 30-day market strategy growth plan, how to start an online business with MRR, mindset message, your invisible empire, and your Canva crash course. Because remember, there are people out there that don't know how to use Canva.
That's what I thought. Like Canva is easy for me. Therefore, it's like, is there a lot of things that I might actually,
you might learn
my
stuff in
fingertips
there that you don't realize. And also then you're missing out on sharing that with others, because if you don't get it, you can't sell it. You can't sell the 900. That's why I went for all in, because I wanted to get, because I think $900 is such a minimal amount. Like it's not a lot in the scheme of things, especially when they're adding weekly training all the time. Like one of my customers messaged me yesterday and she said, "Oh my God, Danielle, I got to go and speak to Michelle and she did a training call for 4 hours. 4 hours. And she got to personally talk to her. So she was like jumping off the walls, pinging. Who goes for 4 hours on a training, but it's not extra in the program? Like she's very generous. So there's all those things. Yeah.
So in the income, like if you sell one product, like that's the 100%, like, but it's just the direct things you sell, the direct products, or is there a different way to make money with it?
Yes. So what you could do is, okay, so let me go back into that. Let me go back into this exclusive bonuses, right? See how there's this 200 digital product ideas, right? For example, you could bundle those, put your name on them, and sell those just like that. Like, I mean, I had a client come to me the other day and she said, "Oh, I see that someone's selling on Etsy this similar thing, right? And it's a smaller amount. It's like some of it, like they've grabbed a couple of these things and they've gone off and they're selling it. So they're making another income stream like that." So you could do that. You could also get the hooks, the video hooks, because people are looking for those. They want real hooks. I know I do. I'm like, "Oh, what hook can I use today?" And I know I can go into the templates and grab one. You could take all those templates, because all they are is a Word doc, sell that for $7, $10, $15. That could be in your back end, like your little shop, if you created one, for example.
Cool. And is it only English or is it also in languages?
It's only in English, but because it's templated, you could translate it if you wanted to. So I've got people over in Netherlands and Germany as well that have bought, and they are changing all their emails into German or into Dutch. So that would be up to you to do. And then also we've got ChatGPT now, and you've got Google Translate and all of that. So, and I did ask the question in the community, because I can see that people that, from Access, that are translators and stuff, could take this and just go crazy with it. Like that could be an additional, yeah. Because
Cool,
because it's not owned, like it's master resale rights, you're able to play with it how you wish.
I was just wondering if there's already an official translated thing, kind of, like have it available in different languages. Yeah.
It would be it's a big job. I mean, look how long it took Access to do that. It's a big job. But it is possible. But what else is possible? They may create it down in the future. You just never know. This might get easier. All right. I know. How do I say your name? Arshia? Arshia?
Yes, Donia, that's Arshia.
Oh, good.
And I probably will need a run through again whenever you're doing the next call, because I joined about 20 minutes late.
Okay.
And I'm yet to understand what is the product like and how do you create. So like how Simone said, I have my website too.
Mhm.
And I have multiple landing pages
Mhm.
of my products. So how does one go about, once you buy this 900, it's 900 USD, right? Or
Correct.
Australian
Yep.
dollar, USD.
USD. Yep.
Yeah. And how does one go about? And then it's just a one-time thing,
One
and
time.
you
One time fee of $29 and one-time fee of $900.
$900, and what is the other one?
The $29 fee. So the $29 fee, which is a one, is where it houses all the trainings. It's a Kajabi landing page, and she charges a $29 fee so that you have access to the trainings. So that money goes to her, not to me.
Okay. So, I mean, I'm yet to understand how does it work in terms of, is it a funnel building or funnel marketing thing or something like that?
It's a digital product, and you'll have to go back through the webinar to see from the start, but it's a digital product that teaches you how to set up landing pages and all of that sort of thing, and sales funnels to automate your business, to then capture people's emails. And the way that you capture people's emails is through the power of social media. So it teaches you about social media and how to attract your ideal client. And because it's a digital product and that is in high demand right now, everybody is looking for digital products and digital programs because they are selling really well out there. So you're teaching people to upscale their existing business through automations, because some people don't even have that. They're not even using social media. So you're teaching people with existing business how to expand their businesses. And you're also teaching people how to start their own business or actually create their own digital product.
So if suppose there are various platforms where you can upload your digital product, like, Upgrad or Fever or something, or a lot of those, another one that we have in India, I'm just trying to recollect the name. So you can just upload your product there, and then you have buyers buying your program. How is this different? How is this?
So you're basically, I don't know about those platforms, sorry, so it's hard for me to speak to that, but you're basically sharing this information through social media, through the power of social media, because there's 5 billion people in social media alone, and you're attracting them into this sales funnel to purchase from you a digital product that teaches them how to start their own digital product, which either is on selling this product or creating their own. Well, like I was just talking to a lady today that's in design on a live in TikTok, and she was listening to what I was saying, and she's like, oh, I need to implement this into my design business. Or my dog was getting groomed the other day. It's very, very quiet for my groomer right now in Melbourne because it's freezing cold. People aren't grooming their pets. And so she said to me, I need your help with social media. And I said, well, this program would be really good for you because it'll teach you how to automate your business, get your service out to people on social media, and you're basically educating them about the importance of grooming during winter as well. So I've got a golden retriever. She needs to be groomed during winter because her hair gets really long, drags in the mud, and then she brings it in the house. So you want people, you would attract your people, get them into your sales funnel, into your landing page, and she could be sending out weekly newsletters or automated information talking about different situations with dogs and grooming and what you need to do. And then people go, oh, she's so informative, I like her, and they get to know you and trust you, and then they come and use your service, or in this case, buy your product because you're educating them. And people buy from people they like, know, and trust. Yeah.
I get it. Cool. Can you let me know when you're doing another meeting, maybe just to have this sink in? I'll go through another.
Yeah, totally.
Thanks, Doniel. Thanks for inviting.
Pleasure. And I'll send you the recording anyway. You'll get the recording of this so you can watch it again. And also it will most likely be next week on Thursday that I'll do another webinar if you want to jump on. So, all right. So does anyone else have any questions before I scoot off for the evening? I just want to say thank you too. Thank you for coming on and learning more, because I hope that this information's been valuable, because not only have I just educated you, which I love doing, I love educating. So whether you buy or not, I hope you can go away with something valuable. So thank you again. And if you need also, I do one-on-one coaching calls with this. So if you need a 15-minute discovery call, if you want to ask me some personal questions, which is what I did when I was buying, I had some questions, you can also do that as well. And I look forward to seeing you all soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.